happiest day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, on these streets. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no retreat.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Ford Field. We'll go ahead and just seize the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
Cut! Right 20! Done. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Into space. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is first touchdown of the new year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Poston Loveland was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 20.
From the gun, it's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will take over possession here at the 44.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
He'll get about 2. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Lions' 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Burden, the man on the move. He'll try to run for it. And he is going to have a Bears first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows. First down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that run. First down, Chicago.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so it might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On second down, it's Williams. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Lift, 180.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark with the 29.
29-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Out
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Like 20.
Throwing here is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Go, 12. Like 20.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
180.
We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Got 180.
Throwing, Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
What's up?
They hand it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
180.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Go tonight. Hey, let's go. 180. What's that?
Now, Goff. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and It's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Super one.
Tighten up.
Maverick. Turbo's up.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
180.
On second down, Goff. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2.
180. Turbo.
Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Howell. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10.
Come on.
In motion, it's Odunze. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
He'll push forward for about a yard. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing is Howell. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Back to throw. Howell. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
A 53-yard attempt.
York's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Khalif Raymond to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 16 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go tonight. Like 20.
To throw is Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
180.
A second down throw for Goff. That's the third-round rookie pick, Isaac Seslov. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Like 20.
On the handoff, this is good. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's a second and 9.
180.
Goff. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Second and a yard. Here's Howell. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now it's Howell. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Tory Taylor now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
42-yard line.
Come on. Like 20.
Goff in the pistol. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Lions call their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
180.
From the gun, it's Goff. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here and pass protection.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Duvernay on the return. Now an opening past the 30, and they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll throw with Howell. He'll get this underneath to Swift. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second down and 5. They'll look to throw. It's out left and complete to Burton. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 46, here's second and 6. He'll drop to throw. To the right side, caught by Burton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
Edwards on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Cut. Block 20.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Coming across. He's got it in the hands of Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
It is a huge play for Detroit. 33 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
180. Turbo.
They'll go play action with Goff. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Cut. 180. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Value 3. Value 3. Attack.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
2 up. 180.
Now, Goff. Grady Jarrett. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
We'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
We're good. We're good. 180.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
120.
On 2nd down, Goff. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Whoa, whoa. 180. Hold on. Check.
Goff to throw on 1st down. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Black 20.
Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's across midfield. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
First down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get wide. Go time. 180.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Cut. 120. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. What's that?
On play action, Goff. Exiting the pocket right.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
180.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's taken down, but they are in business. business. This sets up first and goal.
That's good.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything.
And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
We go tonight. Like 20. DC. Check.
Goff to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it'll bring up second and goal. Here's Goff. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Dio Odengbo getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be third and a mile.
We go tonight. Like 20.
Throwing, Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's first and 10. To throw is Howell. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. The road gets a little tougher now. It's first and 20. Back to throw. Howell. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. DJ Reed that time. Good tight coverage, and he's able to get a hand on it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Quick slash, caught by Burton. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
What's the play call here? Fourth down and 7.
Here we go, go!
Howell. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a fourth down stop to all but end this game.
A toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Detroit. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. 180.
Now Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Second and 5.
Tuck it down on this side like we had to go. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your deep 5 years. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go.
DC. Cut. Rick, 180. Cut.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
He'll get this out wide. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions first down. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
The 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
180.
They'll run with Gibbs, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's second and 6. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Lions.